All right, so I know everybody's out here trying to find that luxury in Dallas without selling an actual kidney. But the second you say affordable luxury, guys, people look at you like you're trying to manifest a unicorn. But what if I told you I just found 3 brand new homes right here in Solterra, Texas that have legit luxury vibes without the expected luxury prices? I'm talking about all the upgrades, all the features, the curb appeal, and all the stuff that you actually want in your home. And these aren't going to be out in the middle of nowhere either, right? This is one of the hottest master plan communities in the entire Metroplex. And somehow when I speak with new clients, it shocks me that they've never even heard of it. So today I'm making sure everybody knows about it, and it's gonna be loaded for you. When I show you what's behind some of these front doors, guys, you're gonna see exactly why I think these homes should be on your shopping list in 2026. All right, so here's what we're gonna do, guys. First, we're kicking things off with a plan from Brightland Homes that honestly surprised the heck out of me. It's called the Nashville 2 from their Manor series, and it's given upgraded, open, and way more than you'd expect type of energy. Then we're gonna slide over into David Weekley Homes to really check out their Landis from the Garden series, guys. It's gonna be super clean, super functional, and perfect if you want that stylish, low stress, and high comfort type of lifestyle. And then for the big finish, we're gonna go over to Castle Rock and their Truman from their Gold series. This one has that bold, elevated type of feel the second that you walk through the front door. It's the plan that people step into and say, okay, this is that one that I think our family could really nestle into. And guys, all of this is happening right here in Solterra, Texas, and I'll be breaking down some of the perks and the deals you can get in this neighborhood if you're thinking about making the move down to Dallas. And if this is your first time to the channel, guys, I'm Mark with the Dallas Relocation Guide, and we help people buy, sell, and relocate right here to the Dallas Metroplex, guys. Listen, nobody's out here boots on the ground in the suit showing you the area, showing you the different neighborhoods, and really giving you the insights that'll be best for you and your family. So if you're thinking about making a move, guys, feel free to reach out. All of our contact info's down in the description below and pinned up there to the top of the chat. All right, so first up, guys, and I gotta be honest with you, this one caught me off guard, but in the best way possible. You know how some homes just feel right the second that you pull up into them? The Nashville 2 has that type of vibe to it, guys. Clean elevation, strong curb appeal, and it just gives you that, hey, this is pretty nice moment before you even step inside the front door. In Brightland, listen, I've walked a lot of their plans before, but this one, yeah, this one just hits a little bit different, guys. The volume, the natural light, the way all the spaces flow, it just feels really elevated and not something that you would get at a price point like this. All right, guys, so now we're in Brightland Homes, and I just want to show you this massive open floor plan. We're talking about a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath, just under 3,000 square feet. You get the game room and a 3-car garage, and this one is just under 500,000, guys. And I really want to show you some of the modern aesthetic, some of the finishes that they use in this master bedroom. Exquisite. So let's check this one out. So as you can see, you have your stairs here going upstairs. We'll go there in just a second, but I want to show you this open concept living, dining, the whole 9 yards. So back there, that would be where your 3-car garage is, in that little place there. You have another half bath right over here. Laundry room will be over in that area. Your yard is going to be here to the side, because on these homes, you're going to have a garage in the back, right? So you won't have as much backyard space, but you'll have more side yard. So they're using the 8-foot doors downstairs, right? So that's always a nice touch, really gives that grand feel. This would be your pantry here, plenty of space, and it kind of wraps all the way around, right? And then you still have more extra space there. Again, this is going to be Brightland Homes. This is the one that I was telling you about. So you can see you have the open concept here, your island dining over there, using the thick quartz countertops, right? So this is that thicker slab. Usually it's like half of that as far as it goes. Nice shaker cabinets with the chrome accents as far as your handles. Stainless steel appliances all the way throughout. Most of the time you're in Texas, guys, you're gonna get the gas, right? Most of you probably don't want the electric anyway, but for anybody that was looking for that, we don't really carry it. You're gonna get the gas appliances, 4-burner cooktop there. And just look how much countertop space we have here, guys. This thing wraps all the way around. And then you have an island fit enough to have 4 seats, right? You have your pendant lining coming down, LED throughout the entire space, and it's getting loads of natural light, but even so, it still doesn't feel too bright. You know, some houses, they get the load of windows and it can be a little too bright. You're gonna have to buy all the blinds and keep some of them closed. But again, we're really liking this. You have your microwave above, oven below, and then we have the luxury laminate down here below our feet. This is kind of more of a grayish type of tone, but am digging it. And then I just love how big and open this space is for the dining table. Probably could fit a bigger table there if you really wanted to, but they're definitely trying to just make use of the best of that space. So we'll give you another look here, wrapping all the way around. You have the subway tile finish for the backsplash with that marble look with the veining, right? So you can get a closer look at that. So now, like I said, just imagine this would be your 3-car garage going out to the back. So you'll have an alleyway back there that will lead you to the main road. So if you don't want anybody knowing you're at home, this would be the perfect house because you can park your cars in the back and keep everything locked up from the front. All right, so now coming around this way, we have our secondary bath, right? Half bath right here. They're using this as like a little dog nook, which you could probably place a little desk here if you really wanted to. Perfect place for the kids to be doing their homework. And then you have the massive laundry room, guys. So, I mean, plenty of options to be able to do in here. You want to add some extra cabinets, all of the above you can. So just use your imagination. But again, the thing I love is that they have the 8-foot doors all the way throughout the bottom floor. Now, as we go upstairs, the 8-foot doors are not going to be up there. We'll probably have our regular size ones up there. But real quick, we'll get a look at our outdoor space. So again, it's going to be a side yard type situation, but you have a nice size covered patio. And then the side yard will continue all the way around to the back. You have a little bit more on that side as well. All right, now before we go into the master, we're gonna go upstairs and check out our secondary bathrooms. Bedrooms, I'm sorry. We should have 3 of those up there with a bath as well. So as we come up the stairs, just massive game room, entertaining galore. This is literally a second living room. So as we come through, you'll have your first bathroom. And this has kind of got that Jack and Jill, right? So you have a sink here. You have your shower water closet. I'm sorry, you have your shower tub surround. So that wraps around with tile, your tub, linen closet in here. And then we'll come on around and you have your toilet. All right. I believe this is a door back out to your game room. And then this also connects to one of the bedrooms here. So it's a Jack and Jill, but it's not really a Jack and Jill because you don't have it connected to another bedroom. But again, it's like for guests, they can use that door to be able to come through. So let's go back to where we came. Let's get a quick look at what it looks like to be upstairs and look downstairs. So you get the nice windows letting in. Again, more natural light on this side, more natural light on that side. You guys probably can't see it, but you can have lake views going straight through those windows. And I just love how you can be looking down below when you're entertaining, when you have people over. It just makes sense. So we'll get a good look at this up here. So plenty of room for TV, game room, whatever you wanted to make this space. But let's check out our first of 3 bedrooms. So again, this is the bedroom that was attached to that bath. So perfect for the kids, really nice size. That's a queen size bed, guys. And I'm telling you, you have plenty of space in here. Plus, I believe you have a little nook here for a dresser or for a desk if you wanted to put that there. You have sight lines into the backyard. You guys, it's a little bright. You may not be able to see it. But again, your alleyway goes there and then it comes all the way around and you'll be able to curve around to the front of the property. We'll get another look at it here. Closet space. All right. Standard there. This one has another, you got your fan, multiple light switches, and then you have controls here for your upstairs unit, your AC there. So coming right across the hall, will be in here. A little bit of a smaller room, but you do get a bigger closet. That's what I would say. So again, this is a full-size bed, but again, it's really good for kids' room. This should be ample enough of space. You have the nice high doors. And again, you can kind of see the difference between the height. The 8-foots were up there, right? 8 foot stopped up there, and these are a little bit lower. But again, really nice closet for probably a little girl's room because she's gonna want all the space in this closet. and that's really how that typically goes. But it's definitely something that could work for your family, especially with this being 3,000 square feet. It feels even a little bit more spacious than that. And then we'll come into our last bedroom upstairs. Similar size as the last one. They have a desk here, kind of outlining the space. Smaller bed there, probably for a younger child. But then you have that nice size closet in this one as well, even bigger. So if you get the smaller room, you get the bigger closet, and what it looks like the layout is in this space. All right, so now we're going to go and check the coup de grace and look at our master bedroom. All right, now we're entering the master, and again, we get a bump up in ceilings in here. So just space galore. King size bed, enough room for a sitting area, plus a dresser. And then when I swing you around, you have another sitting area and another dresser. So, I mean, we're talking about a massive space, guys. You get the lake views right here in front. They have the crazy amenities, some of the stuff we talked about at the beginning of the video. So it's just beautiful and it's just spacious, right? Very, very, very airy in here. And we'll come into our primary bath. All right. So separated sinks on either side, quartz countertops. You got the mirrors outlining each station, white cabinetry. You got the 6x12 tiles. All right. I took the shower all the way to the ceiling. You have your tub space, and then look at the massive windows letting in the light in this bathroom. Very spa-like. Okay. Water closet here. This is the thing that saves marriages. And then we'll roll around into our closet. So I do like what they did with this closet. They took the railing all the way to the ceiling so your winter clothes can go up there. They added a little indentation here with the mirror. So that's always nice if you're ready to trying to get ready for a day to work, or you just want to get fly like this. Custom suit, you know what I mean? Get yourself together. And then you also have enough space for his clothes over there, because I know that's how that's probably going to go. But no worries, brothers. We'll find another one throughout the house that we can use. I imagine the ladies' clothes are going to be all the way in this one. So yeah, I'm really digging this floor plan. Again, 4-bedroomed, 2.5 bath. Plus you have the game room, just under 3,000 square feet for $494. Still of a deal in this size of a house. Location, we're 20-25 minutes from downtown, probably 20 minutes, 15 minutes if you're on a good day and no traffic. So now let's go and check out the other property. So I'm super excited to announce we just released our Reload Ready bundle. This is a bundle that gives you our knowledge of the Metroplex, the best areas, best food spots, best schools, and overall what to expect. And lastly, we're going to give you access to our preferred property list. This is when builders have inventory that they need to move. They call and give us first dibs. These are going to be those discounted properties you won't find on Realtor or Zillow.com. So if you want exclusive access, click the link below, become a part of our inner circle where we say less and pay less. Now, back to the video you were watching. All right, next up, we're still here in Solterra, guys, on Model Row. And right now what we're about to go and check out is going to be just something totally different with a totally different type of vibe to it. This is David Weekley's Landis Clan from their garden series. And if that first home felt big and airy, this one feels smart, polished, and intentional. This community already has that modern lifestyle forward type of energy, and Weekley, guys, they really lean into all of that. The Landis has one of those type of layouts that just makes sense when you see it in person, right? Bright, open, efficient, with those little design details that Weekley's really known for. It's going to be the kind of plan that works for a lot of different lifestyles without making you choose between stylish and and practical. All right, guys, so we are inside of David Weekley, guys, and I want to show you kind of what you have to work with. So as you go in there, that's where the reps and everything is pretty much where your garage would go, but they turned it into an office space. So you'd have your 2-car garage there. And then as we come around in here, we have our laundry space right up in here, right? So love what they did with these tiles, kind of have that checkered board. It really gives us some little bit of more luxurious feel. And they put a little bench in there, so you could probably set something in there, but standard size here. And then as we swerve back around, you have your coat closet right here as soon as you walk in the front door. And the thing that you're going to notice in this model, guys, is going to get loads of natural light running through this entire space, right? So it's going to be a nice long, all the way through sight lines, all the way through the back. You'll have your stairs going upstairs, and we're going to go up there first, and then we'll come back down and kind of look at a couple of these other items. So when you come in, now some people, they use this as a formal dining, or you could use it as a secondary office space. I like what they did with the space. They got the built-ins, little desk area. Again, perfect for if you're a couple, if you're, got a small family, maybe one newborn child. This would be a nice little space to have, especially if you want to be able to work from home but still be having that space that you can go and entertain in here as well. So now let's go upstairs and look at a couple of these bedrooms, right? So I used the white oak on the stairs with the white risers. And then as we get to the top of the stairs, guys, you will see we have our loft space, right? So game room, secondary living room, something that you could be using that for. And again, this is not a crazy big home, right, as far as square footage goes, but you will feel like it's enough space for you, especially if you have that beginning, especially if you're in the beginning stages of building that family, right? So we got the TV here on the wall, and as you come around here, we have our first bedroom upstairs. They have it as the nursery, or the little girl's room, actually, I'm sorry, but pretty spacious. You get 2 big bay windows out here looking out to the side of the property, and then come around, you have your nice walk-in closet for this room. So now as we come back around, you get another sight line of this loft space, and we'll come into your secondary bedroom. Plus you have your bath right here off of your loft space. This is actually a very spacious size, right? 2 full sinks. You got the quartz countertops. Loving the cabinets that they chose here. Specialty tile here on the floor. That would probably be an upgrade. But then you have your tub shower surround there as well. So very functional, very feng shui. And then we'll come over here to our other bedroom, which is going to be on the other side of the house. But again, you still get the 2 big windows letting in the natural light. And that's just something that you really want when you have a bedroom like this. You want to be able to have that natural light. It just makes things feel a little more airy. And then you'll get also a quick look at how David Weekley builds, right? So they build with 2x6s, right? So the typical build job is going to be 2x4s. And as you can see, the difference between the depth, right? And what that's going to allow, right? This difference in depth is going to allow for you to put more insulation, which then makes your utility bills be less as well. So again, they have the whole energy guarantee that they do. And it's just going to be something that's going to be much tighter as far as what your utilities will run, and that'll save you money on your monthlies, right? All right, so now let's head back downstairs, and we will look at our kitchen space and then on into the master bed. All right, so we had a quick little look here at the formal dining, or you can really make this a little office nook, right? However you really want to lay it out. Then you come in, you have your eat-in dining here, right off of the windows. I love how they use a shiplap. Now again, this is probably going to be upgraded with this builder, but as we curve around here, our beautiful kitchen area, right? So 2-tone cabinets, you have the oak on the bottom. We have the beautiful quartz that's looking like something like a marble with the white veining. Guys, you see that there? Really nice piece of slab. Oak floors all the way throughout. And then we have the white cabinets with black hardware on top. Over here, we have our pantry space. So plenty of room for there to store your goodies. And then we have another bedroom over here to the right. So we have 2 bedrooms upstairs. You have your 3rd bedroom here. This would probably be your mother-in-law suite type bedroom, right off of the kitchen space. So they have their own dedicated area downstairs. Don't have to worry about climbing stairs or whatnot. And then you have your bath right here with the full shower. Loving the towel, the way they use that. Well, I got your sink, toilet, commode. But again, this is perfect for the mother-in-law, so you don't have to worry about the tub situation, somebody trying to climb in and out. They have that at their disposal. So coming back around, we'll take a look from this angle at the kitchen dining area. And as you can see, just a it's really cozy in here. Like, you just get this warmth feeling when you're in here. You get the oven, built-in oven with your microwave there, 5-burner gas stove, right? This is going to be the cafe appliances. I believe that's Hewlett-Packard with the cafe appliances. And then you can see the backsplash there as well. I don't even know what the name of this is. Like, I'm pretty good with names of tiles. And I don't think it's just like hexagon and all those type of things, but I don't even know the name of that one, but I do like it. So stainless steel vent hood. They even use some of the brass finishing here. Those come down, you can use that. Plus we have our air switch for our disposal. Double deep sink in here. You have, again, cafe appliances. That's gonna be your dishwasher. And then you do have your trash bins there, right? So beautiful kitchen space, very functional, very usable. It's going to be very practical, and that's what you're going to get in this build. All right, so now we'll come and look at our living room area. So you get the big, massive, tall windows with the extra window on top, plus the door with the window. It really just lets in the light from there, the light in from the sides. And it's really just, like I said, it's cozy in here. Not too much space, super cozy, and you cannot beat it. So this one's gonna be a 4-bedroom, I think it's 3.5 baths actually, right? 3.5 bathroom. And this is gonna be about 2,500 square feet, guys. So again, plenty of space, and at the price points that David Weekley is doing, it's gonna be still of a deal, especially if you're starting a family, starting fresh at the DFW, maybe if you're working remotely. It's a good starter home that can work for your family. All right, now we're gonna come into your master. So you have the vaulted ceiling. You see your big beam there, all the windows with the natural light, and then you have room for your king size bed. But what I want you to peep is there's plenty of room there on the side of the king size bed, right? So there's plenty of space in this room. Nice lamp over here with the seating area, place for your TV to go. And again, just something about those high ceilings that really just bring everything. It just makes the room feel so much larger. You're really feeling like you're in a hotel suite and spa. So now we'll come on around into our bathroom space. And as you can see, you have the dual sinks. A little bit light on the countertop space, right? Not a crazy amount there, but you do get the super shower. And that is always a highlight of a shower. I mean, we're talking about double deep. You get the rainfall shower head up above, and that's a piece that they can put in. And you have your regular shower head there. Loving the tiles that they chose here on the bottom. And then we'll get another look at it then. Nice big piece of glass. Like I said, it's just very spacious in here, guys. Loving all the features. They put the built-ins here. I'm not sure if this is a standard feature, but it's probably something that you can put in. So where you can have the built-ins there if you want to use this as an open, I guess maybe an open linen closet. But I'm gonna assume most people want that closed off. But then this goes right into your closet, which is massive. They kept the towel going all the way throughout, which is a really nice touch. And we came on around with plenty of space in here. So here you have some of the brick colors that you can have on the exterior if you do decide to build. But again, it's just a massive, this whole bathroom suite is probably bigger than the actual master bedroom itself. And so that's gonna definitely make it feel real spa-like, make it more comfortable when you're coming home and ready to relax. And that's something that I know all of us are looking to do whenever we get home from work. So we get one more look at this master here, and you can kind of just tell the scale. And this would be something that I think a lot of people will like. Again, we'll talk pricing at the end of the video and really be able to get you locked in on what these we're going for and if it's going to be within budget for you. But again, before we get too far, let's go and check out the next property. All right, now this is going to round off from the 3 homes that we've been seeing today. If you've been waiting for the big finish, yeah, this is going to be that one. Now we're stepping inside the Truman from Castle Rock's Gold Series, guys. Let me tell you, Castle Rock did not come to play with this plan. From the second you walk in, it has that clean, upscale, okay, somebody leveled up type of feel to it. It definitely brings that wow factor with the flow, the way the main spaces really open up. It just really gives you that elevated look that people chase when they think about luxury, really without throwing your budget all in a chokehold. This one has some serious presence, and honestly, guys, it might just be the favorite one of the day. So let's go ahead and take a look at this one, and then I want your thoughts, right? Let me know if the Truman floor plan takes the cake or if you prefer one of the other 2 that we walked through. All right, guys, so we're here in Castle Rock. I want to show you this floor plan. So as soon as you walk in, you have your living area, right? So it bumps up the double height ceilings in here. Plenty of space, lots of natural light. They even have built-in speakers on either side. So again, giving you that upscale feel for not that upscale price. They have the white oak floors in here, which is looking like the luxury vinyl planks. So let's take a swing around. Windows on either side. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 windows in this space. And then you have the lake right across there, right? So this one is going to be a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath, plus your office space, right? So you have the office there. And then coming around, we have our living space. Our kitchen and dining space. Eating kitchen, we're gonna quartz countertops, stainless steel appliance packages. You have your farmhouse sink, right? Beautiful window overlooking that farmhouse. And then you'll have a much larger size backyard on this one, guys, right? So we'll take a look at that in just a second. They're using the subway tile for the backsplash. 6-burner gas stove. And you have the combo here. And this is actually the double. Haven't seen one of those in a long time. But you have the double oven as far as the combo goes there. And we'll roll into our dining space. And this one is actually, I'm gonna show you what I like about these is this one has a kind of like almost a detached garage situation to where it's like a landing and then you go to the garage, but we'll look at that in just a second. But as you can see, you get a lot more space in your backyard on this one. Plenty of room, double deep as far as it goes in that area. Have a pantry right here, wraps around underneath the stairs. And coming down this way, we'll have one of our first secondary bedrooms. All right, so as we come to the right, we have half bath, perfect for your guests. And then we have our massive laundry room right in here. And that's the master, and we know I like to show that last. So before we get there, let's go and check upstairs out, and then I'll show you the master and that garage space as well. And here's a good look at the office space. All right, so you have your office space, so it's 4 bedrooms plus an office, plenty of space in there. The sales rep, she's using that where she's selling and whatnot. So now let's go up the stairs and check out our other bedrooms. Okay, so to the right, we should have our game room situation. All right. I like how they've separated this from the other bedrooms, right? So a game room is here over by its own. Like honestly, you could really do something cool with this. Make this a secondary office if you don't really want the game room, because you can easily put a door here. Big windows, loads of natural light, TV there. You could probably even make this a theater room if you really wanted to. Definitely have options in here. And then as we come back down the left side of the stairs, this is where all of our bedrooms and baths are. So we'll come into our first bedroom, queen size bed, really nice size. closet space. I do love this railing. That's like one of my favorites. I love the natural wood tone. I love the color of this, and I just love that horizontal look because it's really giving more of that modern feel. We're starting to see that more with some of the modern fences that I've seen with that cedar, and they do that sideways orientation. So definitely feeling that. So we got a queen size bed in here for a secondary bedroom. This is bedroom number 3. Closet space. Give you another look at this. And then we have a bedroom number 4 over here. It's a little bit bigger of a bedroom, sideways orientation. And then you have a little bit bigger of a closet, right? We got the walk-in with the windows. For any of you that have watched the channel for any amount of time, you know I love a closet with the window, and it's just something about that just makes it feel more upscale and elegant. And then as we come around this way, we have linen closet. And then we come into our bathroom space. So you have the dual sinks, a tub shower surround with the subway tile all the way to the top. 6x12 tiles on the floor. So like I said, the separation of the two, that's what I really like. Being able to have bedrooms over here, dedicated space over here to the right. I like the way that was laid out. It's very thoughtful. But now let's go and look at what we've all been waiting to see, and that will be that master. So as we come back around the hall, we head into our master bedroom. King size bed, definitely super spacious, built-in speakers already in place. They have the upgraded carpet in here, load of windows looking right into that backyard. You almost have a wraparound covered patio out there, and we'll go out there in just a second, but definitely liking the way that flows. And then we have our bathroom, our tub here with our frosted glass, full shower, dual sinks, and that same 6x12 tile below our feet. And this one has a very spacious closet. If you get an IKEA closet, you can do numbers with this one. It would be amazing, because this is massive. This is big. So again, I would throw the IKEA PAX closet up there. You have uppers and lowers all the way around, and you'll be able to fit clothes, shoes, trinkets, whatever you need in this area. And then we have a wire closet here. Another look at the master bedroom. But now let's go and check out our covered patio. Okay, so let's turn you down a little bit so you can see what I'm seeing. So again, covered patio space, plenty of space right here to throw a barbecue grill over there, maybe an outdoor kitchen, but then you even get more backyard space with how long that is. Typically with a backyard, as far as your garage being on the back, you don't nearly get as much backyard space as you would like. With this, you're not compromising it. You still get the space to be able to throw the football, kind of have the kids over, let them play, let the dogs run. And we'll talk about the price point before we get out of here. And then this would be, well, they have it locked, but that's where your 2-car garage would be, leading out to the back of the house. All right, so let's run it back real quick, guys. If you want something that feels elevated the moment you walk in, with clean lines, open spaces, and a layout that gives you that more than what you paid for type of energy, that's gonna be the Brightland Nashville 2, guys. It's spacious, it's bright, and it sets the tone from the curb all the way through the living areas. If you're looking for something a little more modern, polished and designed for that real everyday living, that's David Weekley's Landis, guys. It's efficient, it's stylish, and honestly, one of the smarter floor plans if you want low maintenance without losing your luxury feel. And then the Castle Rock Truman, guys. If you're coming for presence, volume, and that we made a good decision type of layout, this one is gonna be the problem in the best way possible, right? It's luxury without trying too hard and easily the statement plan of all these lineups. And the best part, all three of these sit right here in Solterra, Texas, one of the most talked about communities in the Metroplex. And the fact that you can get finishes and features like this at these price points that they're coming in at, yeah, that's gonna be as rare as hitting the Texas Lotto on your birthday. And if one of these homes had you mentally rearranging your furniture already, yeah, that's probably the one that you need to reach out about, guys. This kind of inventory, guys, it's rare, it's real, and it moves fast. Look, I help people lock in homes like this every single week. Relocation buyers, folks upgrading, even families who are just tired of the cramped cookie-cutter neighborhood life. And if that's you, right, if we're talking to you, guys, my info's all on the screen and down in the description below, guys. Text me, call me, schedule a call, whatever's gonna be the easiest for you. My team wants to be your Dallas real estate team of choice. And hey, if you're still in the early research phase, guys, that's totally fine, guys. We created entire playlists that you can binge watch, and you can check those out right there.